Yes, good afternoon, everyone. So, yesterday we have studied about the basics which we are going to study in our this 15 days program, and today we are going to have discussion on three important points, and I would also like to share with you some of the points related to fundamental analysis which we have discussed yesterday also. So yesterday we just had an overview ki what kind of points we are going to learn, what kind of points will be related with your this course, and that all points we are going to learn today in much detail, right? So everything will be learning. Let me share the screen so that it will be visible to you, all of you, and I will be also sharing with you the practical aspects of the fundamental analysis that also will be discussing. Can anybody tell me screen is visible? Just tell me once so that we can start with the session quickly. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. So today we will be discussing more on portfolio diversification, the types of brokers which are available. Then we'll be also having a major difference between the concept of trading and investing. What do you mean by trading? What do you mean by investing? And what will be better for us? Or whether we can go with both these points, trading as well as investing. And this 3 points which we are going to focus today. And with that, we'll be also focusing on how to do fundamental analysis, and which will be the website which I have already shared with you yesterday. So yesterday I have shared with you the website. I hope that you have downloaded the app which was told to you, and you must have explored the app also. But today we will be going in much detail in that screener.in, and we'll be also seeing about what are the parameters which we are going to look, which are the points which we need to look before analyzing a company or analyzing a stock. That everything in much detail we are going to look. That will be a practical aspect, and this three will be related with the theoretical aspects. So everything will be learning. Whatever you think as important, it's your duty to write it, note it, so that at the end of the 15 days you should not forget what we have seen or what we have studied in all this 15 days as concerned. Now let us first discuss that there is something called as portfolio, and then we'll be going in much detail about diversification, how we can diversify the portfolio. First of all, we should understand, this is the agenda which I have already discussed with you, that today we are going to have portfolio diversification, the concept of types of brokers, how many types of brokers we have, and what is the difference between trading or investing, and what will be better for us, that we are going to discuss. So let us quickly start with portfolio diversification. Basically, when we prepare a portfolio is what? Portfolio is nothing but it is a stocks which relates with mid cap, small cap, large cap, and the overall number of stocks which we are adding in the portfolio. Now it is been said that if you are investing in equity, and if you have to invest, say for example 5 lakh rupees in equity, it is always said that don't put your all eggs in one basket. That means what? You should not put all the money in one stock, or all the money in one sector, or all the money in one mid cap, large cap, or small cap, as compared to the investment patterns which a person is doing. So it is always said that you should divide your risk, you should diversify your risk, and accordingly this diversification can be done through spreading your risk into various sectors. Say for example, we know that infrastructure will perform better in the coming years, but if we have 5 lakh rupees and we are putting all that 5 lakhs into infrastructure sector, then what will happen? Then it will create a problem, because we have not diversified our risk. We need to diversify our risk by spreading our money into different sectors. And if you see about the portfolio diversification, first of all I am concentrating more on the equity part, but here portfolio diversification indicates that whenever there is any kind of problems in the macro aspects, whenever there is any kind of problems abroad, if we have any problems in US, recent example we can take, we have the war situation arrives in between Iran Iraq. So basically that creates a problem related to Indian markets also, because crude prices will rise. Since crude prices will rise, the companies who are making their products related with crude oil, such as Asian paints, the paints are made from the oil. So that is why that will be a lot, creating a lot of impact on such companies. So where we don't have any kind of idea what kind of situations will take place in the foreign countries, and what will be the direct impact of that event or that situation on the Indian stock market. For that purpose, people are worried about, people are thinking that if we have a concept of diversification, I would also like to highlight a important point in this, and that is they are using the concept of hedging. And what is this concept of hedging? That means if we have some equities in the portfolio, we will also buy some gold bees, or we will also buy some silver bees, or we will also buy some commodities, which creates a hedging product related with equity market. That means if equity markets goes down, then gold is performing good. You might have seen this, you might have observed this in the COVID. The Nifty got down, the equity markets were down, the Nifty's index was at around 7,500 level, and at that time gold started performing. So there is an inverse relationship basically between what, between our equity markets and the gold or silver, we can say, the commodities. So basically what people are doing, people are having some gold bees, some investment in gold. There are a lot of options available. We can have direct ETF buying also, exchange traded fund also we can buy, and we can also invest through some kind of mutual fund, some kind of sovereign gold bonds. And such investments which we are doing, that will create a hedge to our portfolio. That means whenever the equity market falls, the gold will rise, and that will create an impact on our portfolio basically. But those people who are only investing in the equity markets, then their portfolio will be in red, but their portfolio will be creating a lot of problem, because they have invested all the money in the equities. But if we have a combination of equity, golds and all those things, then it is basically considered as diversification. We are diversifying, we are having n number of different investments. If we are taking an example of the only equities, then there are different sectors available in the market, then there are different stocks available in the market. If we want to invest in the auto sector, then we will find out some auto sector stocks, and we will be investing in auto sector. If we want to invest in some other sectors, then we will be identifying stocks in the other sectors, and then we are going to invest in that. But whenever equity market falls, everything falls. So that is the major reason we should have portfolio diversification. That means whatever stocks you are buying in your portfolio, there should be something or the other which should hedge your portfolio. For that purpose, people are doing some investments in gold, people are doing some investments in real estate, people are doing some investments in other avenues of the asset classes, such as we have discussed yesterday. Some people are investing in the commodities, and all these factors relates with portfolio diversification. So there are n number of instruments available, n number of industries available. So how to do that, how to do portfolio diversification, that is one of the different subject as concerned. But we will learn some basic factors related to that. And why portfolio diversification people are doing? Very simple. Portfolio diversification, the investors basically want to reduce the risk. They want to reduce the risk. Obviously, if I am thinking XYZ stock will go up, and I have 5 lakh rupees, and I am putting all that money in that XYZ stock, if the stock will go up, then returns will be more in that stock. But what will happen if the stock is not going up, if the stock is going down, then the risk is more. And that is the reason people are not putting one go amount in one stock. And that is why the concept of SIP, we all know that a systematic investment plan basic factor is invest on monthly basis, invest on quarterly basis, or invest on yearly basis. But lump sum amount when we are putting, it is little bit risky as compared to the SIP is concerned. So portfolio diversification basically people are doing or investors are doing to reduce the risk as compared to one time investment, as compared to the diversification. We can expect less returns, हम returns को कम expect कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हमारा रिस्क जो है ना वो डाइवर्सिफाइड हो जाएगा. तो आपको ये याद रखना है कि पोर्टफोलियो डाइवर्सिफिकेशन होता क्या है. पोर्टफोलियो डाइवर्सिफिकेशन सिंपल कंसेप्ट है कि whenever we are investing in different areas, different asset classes, that will hedge your overall portfolio. अब question arises that कि what is a portfolio. Portfolio is nothing but a bunch of stocks, right? Bunch of stocks. If we compare with the equities, it's a bunch of stocks. Now there is a problem actually with the people who are not knowing. There are some people who try to accumulate each and every stock. They want to have many stocks in their portfolio. Now, if you already invest in the market or your parents are investing in the market, just try to find out this and ask your parents this question: how many stocks they have in their portfolio. Normally people have 50 stocks, some people have 70 stocks, some people have 100 stocks, some people might be having more than that also. So very simple and very important point I would like to tell you that we have investors, and we have the expert in the market called as Warren Buffett. You all know him, and he is one of the biggest investor, all-time investors we can tell, and we can call him. There are a lot of books available on Warren Buffett also. So Warren Buffett also says that we should not have more than 20 stocks in the portfolio. So remember students, if you are not having any portfolio, in further years to come you will be having your portfolio. Don't have more than 20 stocks in your portfolio. The reason is very simple. The reason is what? If we have 20 stocks in our portfolio, then more than 20 we should not have. Less than 20 it will do. If we have 10, it's okay. If we have 15, it's okay. And number is 20. Why the number is 20? Because it is said that a person can track the performance of these 20 stocks. Person can easily find out what this 20 companies are doing. But it becomes very difficult for a person to analyze 100 stocks. So normally what happens, any of the person who is having more than 20, 25, 50, 60 or 100 stocks in the portfolio, it's become very difficult for that person to analyze all that 100 companies. And that is the reason these big people are telling that you accumulate more quantity but you have less companies in your portfolio. अगर आपके पोर्टफोलियो में 20 स्टॉक्स रहेंगे तो आप क्या करिए, 20 स्टॉक्स में ही एडिशंस करते रहिए. लेकिन होता क्या है, what we are doing, we are accumulating many stocks in our portfolio. We have one company and we have five stocks of that. We have another company, we have 2 stocks of that. It will not create any decent returns in the long run. The return on investment on your portfolio will not provide you major returns. We should have major quantity should be more, and the number of companies should be less. Remember this, that companies हमारे पास बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाती है और हमारे पास क्वांटिटी बहुत कम होती है. It should not happen like that. हमारे पास क्वांटिटी ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए, मतलब हमारे पास 10,000 शेयर्स होने चाहिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वी शुड हैव 10,000 शेयर्स ऑफ अ कंपनी. बट एक कंपनी, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी हम लेंगे कि से फॉर एग्जाम्पल मिस्टर ए है. मिस्टर ए के पास वी हैव टाटा मोटर्स, we have Tata Power, we have Tata Elxsi. These 3 companies he's having, but he's having 5 stocks of one company, 5 stocks of second company and 5 stocks of third company, right? And there is Mr. B, एक अलग person, उसके पास 15 stocks है टाटा मोटर्स के. तो बेटर कौन है इसमें से? एज पर दी एक्सपर्ट बेटर वो बी पर्सन है, बिकॉज बी पर्सन इज हैविंग one company and 15 stocks. That is the major crux of the point, that you should have more quantities, and the quantities should be more and the overall companies should be less. That is the concept of portfolio diversification as point is concerned. So portfolio diversification means we should have shares in our company, and that shares can also be diversified. Number one, we can have large cap shares. Number second, we can have blue chip companies. Number third, we can have the small cap some part also, or we can also do portfolio diversification as per the concept of sectors also. If we think this sectors will perform in the market, then we can have some of the stocks of the that sectors also. I hope you have got the message which I am going to trying to tell you. And this is the concept of diversification. We all know that diversify करना है मतलब हमको एक हमारे पास जितने भी पैसे हमको सारे पैसे एक जगह पे नहीं लगाने हैं, सिंपल कंसेप्ट में उसको डिवाइड करना है अलग अलग तरीकों में. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. इफ दिस इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन विल गो फर्दर. फिर आज कुछ प्रैक्टिकल चीज़ें बताऊंगा कि एनालिसिस कैसे करते हैं किसी भी कंपनीज का, वो भी हम सीखेंगे. इतना क्लियर है? इज इट क्लियर दिस मच? एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड व्हाट द कंसेप्ट ऑफ डाइवर्सिफिकेशन एंड पोर्टफोलियो डाइवर्सिफिकेशन? Thank you Vaishnavi, thank you Elron, thank you very much, thank you Vikas, thank you Krishna. Okay, thank you very much, thank you all of you for lovely comments. Let us start with the next part. Now, important point, I guess all of you know this, but I would like to highlight these points also, because even if you are new to the market, people might not be knowing how to invest. People might not be knowing कि where to open the demats, right? तो दैट ऑल्सो एक ओवरऑल व्यू आपको देता हूँ, बिकॉज इफ दिस कोर्स anybody who is a beginner should also understand from where to start, and even if you're knowing all these things, then no issue in that. Okay, so I will require just 5 to 10 minutes to explain this. Now, yesterday we have discussed something about exchanges, right? We have 2 exchanges in India, and all the companies are listed in these exchanges, and that the exchange is number 1 the Bombay Stock Exchange, and number 2 is the National Stock Exchange. I hope everyone knows this, right? We have Bombay Stock Exchange and we have National Stock Exchange. Now, these two exchanges, they have their specific index. We also have discussed this yesterday, that the Sensex is the index of BSE. The Sensex is called as sensitivity index, which constitutes total 30 companies of India, top 30 companies. The top 30 performer companies of India comes in the Sensex 30, right? And similarly, if we see the index of NSE, we have the index of NSE as Nifty 50. That means NSE is considering the top 50 companies, and this top 50 companies, every 6 months some companies going outside this 50 companies, and some better performer company will be coming inside this 50 companies. That means होता क्या है, इंडिया की जो टॉप 50 कंपनी है, ये टॉप 50 कंपनी में जो भी 51 नंबर पे है वो 51 से 50 में आ सकता है, 50 नंबर वाला बाहर जा सकता है. द डे यू स्टॉप परफॉर्मिंग and somebody is performing better than you, you will be thrown out of the Nifty 50, and that other company will come in the Nifty 50. That is been rebalancing. This is called as rebalancing. तो ये rebalance होता है, right? So we have 2 exchanges. हमारे पास 2 exchanges है, और ये 2 exchanges के बेसिस पे हम हमारे कंपनी को लिस्ट करते हैं, एंड लिस्ट होने के बाद हम क्या करते हैं, हम उसमें शेयर्स का ट्रेडिंग करते हैं, राइट? सिंपल कंसेप्ट. अब देयर इज अ पर्सन हु इज कॉल्ड एज द मिडिल मैन, एंड दैट मिडिल मैन इज नथिंग बट ही इज कॉल्ड एज द ब्रोकर. सिंपल. दैट मीन्स इफ आई वॉन्ट टू बाय एनी शेयर, I cannot go directly to the exchange and tell that exchange कि मेरे को शेयर बाय करना है. I don't want to tell them that कि I just want to buy these shares, I just want to buy that shares. Exchanges will not see that any person comes to me and buy this kind of shares they want to buy. But basically what they are going to do, they have given the authority to the broker, and these brokers are giving us the services. And as a person, as a retailer, I will be having my account with this broker, and this broker will have their account with the exchanges. Simple concept hai. And that is why they are considered as the middleman, right? Whatever data the National Stock Exchange is providing, that is being pulled out by the broker, and the broker will give us all the data, all the shares, and I will be purchasing everything from the broker's terminal. And whenever I buy anything from the broker's terminal, I pay some charges to the broker, and that is called as brokerage. That brokerage I am going to pay, that depends upon the type of broker, that depends upon the type of services the broker is providing, that I will be coming now. But this is the overall funda, this is the overall concept, that whenever I want to buy any share, I will open the broker terminal, I will have my demat account registered with the broker, I will I will put in some kind of funds in the demat account of the broker, then I will buy any of the shares related with the broker's terminal, right? And I need to pay some brokerage to the broker, as well as I need to pay CGST, I need to pay some kind of charges to the government and to the National Stock Exchange. This is the overall concept which has been taking place. Now, what is happening? We are having different types of brokers in the market now. First there were only full service brokers. Now these brokers are providing services to the persons, right? So there are n number of services they are providing. बहुत सारे services ये लोग provide करते हैं. Only demat they are not providing. They are providing some advisory reports also. They are providing some personalized investment reports also. They are providing some kind of retirement plannings also. They are giving you some kind of advices also, and they are also providing you some kind of research reports of the company, that this is the company, these are the research reports they will publish, right? So this type of brokers who are providing you everything related with the company, the research reports, they are also providing you some kind of stock recommendations. They will also provide you that this company can perform better, these are our advisory, these are our research analysts who have provided such kind of data. That means in spite of all this, the services which they are providing, the major service which they want to provide is buy and sell transactions, which usually we are doing on the in the broker's terminal. But they are providing you these extra services also, right students? तो extra services जो भी brokers दे रहे हैं, उन ब्रोकर्स को हम क्या कहते हैं? उन ब्रोकर्स को हम कहते हैं फुल सर्विस ब्रोकर्स. रिमेंबर, पहले टाइप का ब्रोकर है जिसको हम कहते हैं फुल सर्विस ब्रोकर्स. अब ये फुल सर्विस जो ब्रोकर्स होते हैं ना, ये आपको बहुत सारे एक्स्ट्रा सर्विस भी देते हैं. And this extra services constitutes your portfolio management also. They will also provide you some kind of extra benefits also. They can also provide you some kind of other benefits such as research advisory भी वो लोग आपको provide करेंगे. And वो लोग आपको trade execute करने के लिए एक RM भी provide करेंगे. RM मतलब क्या होता है? एक आपके लिए relationship manager होगा. There will be a relationship manager. The relationship manager will guide you. He will call you. He will tell you that sir ये हमारे कंपनी के तरफ से research हुआ है, and these are the stocks which can perform better in the long run, and I assure you that you try to invest in this. If you invest in this, our research report says that this performance we have done in the past, and you will be getting major good returns in the futures to come. So basic factor is that in spite if you are not knowing anything, these are the people who can also provide you some kind of guidance, and they are charging for that. They are not providing any kind of free services, and since they are providing you all these services, they are called as full service brokers. Is it clear everyone this much? Yes. Motilal Oswal is also a full service broker, and there are others also in the market available. We have Angel also, Angel One also, full service brokers. So काफ़ी सारे हैं. There are n number of full service brokers in the market, and they are charging for the services which they are providing, right? The number second is discount brokers. The best example who has created lot of change in the overall field of the brokers, and that is discount brokers. We have the best example for this is Zerodha. So Zerodha is the best example. Nowadays many people have their demat with Zerodha, and it's a user friendly app. People like to purchase do the buy and sell transaction on the terminal of the Zerodha, because it is very easy to understand. Now these discount brokers basically don't provide you any kind of recommendations. They don't provide you any kind of services related to execution of your trades. They will only and only provide you what? They are only and only involved in providing you the basic terminal which is called as your demat. मतलब ये जो डिस्काउंट ब्रोकर्स होते हैं इनका सिर्फ एक ही गोल है, इनका सिर्फ एक ही पर्पस है कि आपको सिर्फ डीमैट प्रोवाइड करे। ये डीमैट के अलावा ये आपको कोई भी एक्स्ट्रा फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं देंगे जो आपको फुल सर्विस ब्रोकर्स देंगे। नाउ द क्वेश्चन अराइजेस कि सर वेयर टू ओपन द अकाउंट देन? देयर माइट बी वन क्वेश्चन इन योर माइंड, राइट, कि वेयर टू ओपन द अकाउंट, whether to go with full service brokers or whether to go with discount brokers. Now that depends on your perspective to analyze. If you think that you are an expert in a field, you are been analyzing a stock properly, you are able to analyze the sector properly, you are able to analyze something properly, you need to identify the company and you need to analyze it, and you know how to do that, then it's better to go with discount brokers. They are charging less brokerage and people are very happy with the services of the discount brokers also. But if you think that I am a beginner, I don't know how to start this journey, I don't know how to execute the trade, then it is better for a beginner to go with full service brokers, because they have their research reports, they have their every other reports published, as well as they have their specific research analysts who are doing a lot of work for all of us, and for that they will charge you something. That means if we are not able to analyze by our own, there are many other platforms also available, many other service brokers also available who will guide you. Now people are doing what? People are opening their accounts in the discount brokers, and then what they are doing, they basically take the services of any third party. जैसे कि हम अभी कर रहे हैं, देखिए हमने कल सीखा कि स्क्रीनर को कैसे यूज़ करना है, राइट? तो ये जो भी सर्विस ब्रोकर्स है, डिस्काउंट ब्रोकर्स है, दे आर नॉट प्रोवाइडिंग अस एनी सर्विसेज, they are only providing us the basic services which usually a broker is providing. Then how can we do our analysis which the full service brokers are providing? We should also know how to analyze. For that purpose there are different research tools available in the market, and one of the research tool which we have discussed yesterday and we will go in much detail today. तो आज हम सीखेंगे कि एक कंपनी को किस तरीके से एनालाइज करना है। किसी भी कंपनी का जब आप डेटा निकालेंगे स्क्रीनर पे, तो हाउ वी कैन एनालाइज दैट कंपनी, कैसे करना है उसको, वो आज प्रैक्टिकली हम सीखना चाहेंगे और वो हम सीखेंगे भी कि एग्जैक्टली कि हाउ टू एनालाइज एनी कंपनी, व्हाट आर द पैरामीटर्स विच वी आर गोइंग टू लुक टुडे, and try to note it all, because whenever we are going to do any kind of analysis, now 2-3 companies I will be analyzing, and I also want your involvement so that you also get involved in the learning process. तो मैं आपके तरफ से भी 2-4 कंपनीज आपने जो भी कमेंट किया वो कंपनीज को भी हम आज एनालाइज करेंगे और मैं आपको बताऊंगा। देन आज के बाद ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं होगा कि आपको कोई भी XYZ पर्सन बताता है कि दिस इज़ द कंपनी एंड वेदर आई शुड इन्वेस्ट इन दैट और नॉट। तो एज पर फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस, एज पर द इवैल्यूएशन ऑफ द कंपनी, we will be able to find out what is the exact status of the company and whether we can invest in that company or not. We will be thinking of investing in the company. That also will be learning today, right? So these are the type of brokers ka concept. I hope ki it is been clear to you. Number first is this full service broker, and number second is the discount broker. Is it clear this much everyone? Just try to tell me in the comment section so that I can move further. Then practical चीज़ें पढ़ेंगे आज। क्लियर हुआ इतना? यस, थैंक यू वैष्णव, थैंक यू वैष्णवी, थैंक यू विकास, थैंक यू एलरॉन, थैंक यू वेरी मच। चलो लेट अस स्टार्ट। ओके, सो दिस इज जस्ट अ थियरी, दिस इज द पॉइंट। इवन इफ यू आर नॉट नोइंग दिस, देन ऐसा नहीं है कि आप आगे कुछ कर नहीं पाएंगे, बट ये थोड़ी चीज़ें आपको पता होनी चाहिए, एंड दैट इज़ वाई वी हैव बीन एडेड ऑल दिस पॉइंट्स इन दिस। Next is the important aspect of today. Then we will go in much detail discussing this. Number 1 is trading, and number 2 is investing. Now there is a basically thin gap between these two concepts. What is the concept of the trading, and what is the concept of investing? Just try to concentrate and just try to analyze. Normally what happens, we have discussed this yesterday also, and let me highlight it one more time. Whenever we buy anything, any stock, XYZ stock we buy, and the day we buy, it start performing, then we are very happy, right? Say for example, we have purchased the stock for rupees 100, and the stock price goes to 110, we are very happy. Then the stock price goes to 150, then we are very happy. Then the stock price further goes to 180, then we try to tell our friends, we try to tell our relatives, देखा मैंने ये स्टॉक बाय किया 100 में और ये 150 हो गया. This is our happiness we are trying to show them. And your friend also say, अरे वाह बहुत अच्छा, काफ़ी अच्छा स्टॉक आपने एनालिसिस करके बाय किया है. This is one side of the coin. Try to understand. This is the one aspect. That means when we have entered, when we have purchased, the stock started performing and it went up. And we are very happy with our performance, that we have learned the concept of analysis, but actually it's not so. Randomly we have done the investment and randomly it started performing, and we are very happy with this. Now we will look at the second aspect. The second part is, we have purchased a stock for rupees 100. The stock went at 110 and then it came back down and it reached to 90. Then every day at the end of the close of the market, we just watch that stock, and we have entered at 100 and the stock is now trading in the market at 90 rupees. So we are not that much happy. We are thinking that कब 100 रुपीज़ आ जाए. देखो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ बता रहा हूँ, बिकॉज ये प्रैक्टिकली जब हम मार्केट में ये सारी चीज़ें करते हैं तब हमें ये सारी चीज़ें सीखनी मिलती है. थियोरी तो आपके पास बहुत अवेलेबल है, थियोरी तो इतनी अवेलेबल है कि जितनी बुक्स में लिखी है सारी थियोरी है, और आजकल गूगल पूरा भरा पड़ा है थियोरी के साथ. लेकिन प्रैक्टिकल एस्पेक्ट मैं आपके साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ, बिकॉज ये सारी चीज़ें आपको साइकोलॉजी का जब हम लेक्चर लेंगे, ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी, दैट विल हेल्प यू. So what is the actual scenario? 100 rupees stock went to 110, it came back to 90, and then it came back to 80. Now every day we are watching, the stock is not performing, all other stocks are performing and our stock is not performing. तो normally ऐसा होता है कि जो स्टॉक हम लेते हैं वही परफॉर्म नहीं करता है. पता नहीं कैसे होता है, लेकिन ऐसा होता है बहुत बार. फिर हम कुछ अलग सोचते हैं. एंड व्हाट इज आवर थिंकिंग? द न्यूबीज, द न्यू पीपल हु आर एंटर इन द मार्केट, दे विल थिंक व्हाट, एंड द एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन विल थिंक व्हाट. दैट आई विल टेल यू, देन वी विल अंडरस्टैंड बेसिकली with the people who are experienced. Yesterday we have already discussed, you know that कि there are a lot of people making losses in the market, and at around 90 to 91% people are making losses. 9 to 10% on an average, 10% लोग ही profit कर रहे हैं. So those who are new, those who are beginners, what they will do, when the stock of 100 comes to 90, when the stock of 90 comes to 80, they will buy more. Try to understand. They will buy more. वो क्या करेंगे? 100 रुपये का स्टॉक 80 रुपये आएगा तो और बाय करेंगे. एंड व्हाट इज देयर साइकोलॉजी एट दैट टाइम कि 100 का स्टॉक 80 में मिल रहा है, मतलब सस्ता मिल रहा है. दैट मीन्स वी आर गेटिंग एट लेस प्राइस. सिंस वी आर गेटिंग एट लेस प्राइस, आई विल बाय मोर. When the stock comes from 80 to 70 rupees, that person will buy more. And when the stock comes from 70 to 60 rupees, the person will buy more. But remember students, that person is not knowing there might be some kind of reasons which we are not able to find out, and that reasons are being analyzed by some experts who are trying to sell the stock, and we mad people are just buying and buying and buying and buying. This is called as averaging. This concept is called as averaging. I am not telling that averaging every time is bad, but you should be able to understand. If simple question I would like to ask you, everyone who is not a commerce student also, they can also answer this kind of question. क्या आप कोई ऐसे कंपनी में इन्वेस्टमेंट्स करना चाहेंगे जो कंपनी लॉस कर रहा है? आई वॉन्ट योर आंसर इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. Whether you would like to invest in such company that which company is making loss. I know you all will tell no for this. Then what is the reason behind buying those stocks whose shares prices are continuously falling? The reason is very simple. We are taught that sasta kharido, mehenga becho. But it is not so. This will not work in the market, because if this was working in the market, this 90% people who are making losses will be in the profits. But this 90% people are doing something wrong, and what wrong they are doing? One of the point which I just told you, that they are doing averaging at the prices when they have purchased a stock. When the prices of the stocks falls, they do averaging. So we will be learning a practical method when to do averaging, when not to do averaging, because whenever we are doing any averaging, you should be very much comfortable with all these aspects of the company. We should be very much comfortable with that this company is a good company, but due to this reasons, now the share prices are down, and there is one opportunity for us to invest now in such companies. Do not randomly buy. 99% of the people do what? They ask their relatives, they ask their friends, they ask such kind of persons, and after asking the persons, they just try to invest. But remember, students, after this 15 days, I assure you, if you concentrate this 15 days, there you will not be asking anyone which companies to buy. Now, the other scenario we will be discussing, right? Now, the other scenario is what? The other scenario was, you have purchased the stock for 100. When the stock reaches 120, you are happy. When the stock reaches to 150, you are again happy. When the stock reaches to 200, you are the happiest person in the world, and you are telling everyone that see, I have purchased this stocks, and this stock from 100 it went to 200. मेरा stock लेने के बाद double हो गया है. Now, one point I would like to tell you, that the first person was doing averaging at lesser price. But if you want to become a successful investor, if you want to become a successful person in this stock market community, important, write somewhere this sentence: never ever average the falling stock. Never ever average when the stock prices are falling. We are going to do averaging when the stock prices is increasing. I hope you are getting my point. When the stock from 100 went to 120, I will buy more. When the stock from 120 reaches 150, I will buy more. When the stock reaches 150 to 200, I will buy more. That means I have entered the right train. I have entered the right train, I will be reaching the right destination. But people are doing what? 100 stock becomes 90, they will buy more. 90, 70, they will buy more. 70, 60, they will buy more. 50, they will buy more. And Zindagi Bhar, they will buy more. And accordingly, what will happen? Their price will never come to 100. And then they will satisfy themselves by saying that I am a long-term investor and this stock is in my long-term portfolio. People are not knowing the definition of long-term only. Some people are saying long-term means lifetime. Some people are saying long-term means 5 years. Some people definition of long-term is 10 years. And some people are saying that this stock when I entered it was 1000 rupees, now it is 500 rupees. Now that is why it is long-term. 500 रुपये में कैसे बेचूंगा? 1000 रुपीज़ में लिया था, 500 रुपये चल रहा है, पहले ही 500 रुपये लॉस है, क्यों बेचूं? रखूंगा मेरे पोर्टफोलियो में लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए. Did you got the example what I just shared with you? Everyone understood? Is it clear this much? Yes, thank you very much for your replies. Vikas, Vaishnavi, thank you all of you, because I am receiving all your replies, and since I am getting your replies, I am Getting that you all are understanding. Okay, James also have replied. Thank you, James. Chalo. So now, what is this trading and what is investing? Basically, trading and investing is nothing but we have a little difference. Then, if we discuss about trading, we are interested in short term gains. We are invested for getting some short term profit. Then that profits depend upon the intraday trading, that profits depends upon the swing trading, that profits depends upon the positional trading. That means we are able to capture a swing. And now what is this swing, we will be learning in the technical analysis का session जब हम पढ़ेंगे, we'll be learning in that technical analysis. We'll be learning in much detail. I will be starting from basics only, because I know that some people of you might be knowing about candlesticks, some people of you might not be knowing. So हम बेसिक्स से ही जाएंगे, एकदम स्क्रैच से स्टार्ट करेंगे. लेकिन स्क्रैच से जब हम स्टार्ट करेंगे तो आप वो सारी चीज़ें नोट डाउन करके रखिए. सो नंबर फर्स्ट कि ट्रेडिंग मीन्स द पीपल आर बेसिकली इंटरेस्टेड टू गेन समथिंग इन द शॉर्ट रन. दैट शॉर्ट रन कैन बी फॉर 1 day, that short run can be for 1 to 5 days, that short run can be for 15 days, 20 days, 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months also. And the short term part depends upon the various types of trading techniques. If you are purchasing any stock in the morning and before going to home after the market closes, that means the market is opening at around 9:15 in the morning and it is closing at around 3:30 in the afternoon. If you are taking any position, if you are taking any shares in the morning and you are selling before the afternoon, that means before the market closes, it is called as intraday trading. मतलब हमने सुबह ले लिया और हमने दोपहर को सेल कर दिया, तो उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? That is called as intraday trading. Is it clear? Intraday trading समझ में आया सबको? ठीक है. One of the difficult, one of the typical and most people who are making losses, they are intraday traders. ऐसा नहीं है कि intraday में profit नहीं होता है, but intraday trader trading करने के लिए या intraday trader बनने के लिए आपको काफ़ी ज़्यादा experience होना चाहिए market का. You should be having lot of experience in the market, and that is why I would like to suggest all of you that you don't jump into intraday trading. What is favorable for you, what you can do, you need to find out, right? That depends on your temperament, that depends on your nature, that depends on your emotions, but everyone can do one thing, that I assure you, that is long term investing. Now how to do long term investing, how to identify shares, how to do with that, everything we learn. सब कुछ रेडीमेड मिलेगा, सब कुछ सिस्टम के बेस में मिलेगा और वो हम करेंगे. ठीक है. तो ये बेसिकली ट्रेडिंग होता है. अभी ट्रेडिंग में सबसे पहला हमने क्या पढ़ा? ट्रेडिंग में हमने सबसे पहली चीज़ डिस्कस की, व्हाट इज इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग, राइट? सो इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग इज नथिंग बट मॉर्निंग वी आर बाइंग एंड आफ्टरनून वी आर सेलिंग, एंड वॉट एवर प्रॉफिट वी आर टेकिंग, that is our profit, or whatever loss we have, that is our loss. ये दोनों points है. Either we'll get profit or either we'll get loss. Will not carry the position from today to the next day. If we are carrying the position from today to the next day, it is called as BTST. Buy today, sell tomorrow. These all concepts are being used in the markets. That's why ये short form आप याद रखो. कभी आपने न्यूज़ चैनल पे देखा BTST. BTST is what? Buy today, sell tomorrow. राइट? और एक STBT भी होता है, सेल टुडे बाय टुमारो. जब हम डिस्कस करेंगे वो, जब हम प्रैक्टिकली टेक्निकल सेशंस में आएंगे, दैट ऑल्सो विल बी डिस्कसिंग. नंबर फर्स्ट ट्रेडिंग, नंबर सेकेंड इन्वेस्टिंग, राइट? सो ट्रेडिंग नंबर वन, इफ वी आर इंटरेस्टेड टू गेन सम शॉर्ट टर्म गेन्स, if we are interested to gain some short term profit, it is called as the concept of trading. And in the trading concept, number first is intraday trading, number second is swing trading. Now what is the swing? Swing means we are taking a position today and we are keeping that position for 5 to 10 days. दैट मीन्स आज हमने कोई चीज़ को बाई कर लिया, आज हमने कोई शेयर्स को बाई कर लिया और हम उसको एक 5 डेज से 6 डेज से 10 डेज तक रखेंगे। ऐसा कोई स्पेसिफिक डेफिनेशन नहीं है कि 5 दिन ही रखना चाहिए, लेकिन जैसे हमने एक स्विंग के लिए लिया है, तो अब ये स्विंग क्या है वो हम टेक्निकल एनालिसिस जब करवाऊंगा तब मैं बताऊंगा। सो व्हेन आई परचेज एनी शेयर फॉर टुडे एंड आफ्टर 5 to 6 days I get decent profit, I sell the share. That means I have purchased a share for 100 rupees and the shares prices increases to 130 rupees. I am getting a profit of 30 rupees per share. Then I sell the share at 130 and I gain the 30 rupees profit, and this profit came in 7 to 8 days. Then what is the problem? Then what is the benefit in that? The benefit is that I got 30 rupees and that 30 rupees was within it 5 to 6 days, and that is called as the concept of swing trading. So I am playing this for short duration. 5 to 6 days का concept है, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 10 दिन 12 दिन का भी आप अपने पास उस शेयर्स को रख सकते हो। अगर आप 12 दिन 10 दिन भी आप ये शेयर्स को अपने पास रखोगे और फिर बेच दोगे तो ऐसे कंसेप्ट को हम क्या कहेंगे? ऐसे कंसेप्ट को हम कहेंगे स्विंग ट्रेडिंग। पहला हमने कौन सा डिस्कस किया? फर्स्ट वी हैव डिस्कस अबाउट इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग। ठीक है, मैंने स्क्रीन शेयर स्टॉप किया है ताकि पूरा स्क्रीन पे देख पाए। ओके, so I hope you got the first point. First point was the intraday trading, right? The second point is swing trading. Second point क्या है? Second point है swing trading. तो first point था हमारा intraday, second point है हमारा swing trading. अब third point होता है which is called as positional trading. Third point is positional trading. Now what is this positional trading? I am taking a position and I am keeping that position for 1 month to 3 months. That positional trading might increase for a longer duration also. It can increase for 3 months to 6 months also. That means मैंने XYZ शेयर आज बाई किया, से फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज़ आज बाई किया है। सो मैंने आज रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज़ बाई किया एंड मैंने उस रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज़ को मेरे साथ 3 मंथ्स के लिए मैंने बाय करने के बाद 3 मंथ्स के लिए मैंने होल्ड किया और आफ्टर 3 मंथ्स मुझे डिसेंट प्रॉफिट हुआ एंड आफ्टर 3 मंथ्स आई हैव सोल्ड द शेयर एंड आई बुक द प्रॉफिट एंड आई गॉट अ 10% रिटर्न्स इन रिलायंस। द ड्यूरेशन वॉज मोर, ये ड्यूरेशन ज़्यादा था। तो अगर ड्यूरेशन ज़्यादा है तो दैट इंडिकेट्स इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज पोजिशनल ट्रेडिंग। फर्स्ट वाला वी हैव डिस्कस इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग, शॉर्टर टाइम, मॉर्निंग से आफ्टरनून तक, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग। नंबर सेकेंड वी आर हैविंग द कंसेप्ट ऑफ स्विंग ट्रेडिंग. Swing trading indicates from 1 day to 5 to 10 days we are keeping that stock and we are selling the stock when we are getting the specific profit. Then the number third point is positional trading. Positional trading is what? Positional trading is nothing but whenever we are taking any position and keeping for 1 month, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, more duration than the swing trading, it is called as positional trading. I hope this much is clear to everyone. Is it clear this much? Just try to tell me in the chat section. Is it clear this much? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you Bhavesh, thank you Vikas. Thank you everyone. Now the next part which is called as investing. Now investing, that indicates people are having different perspectives of investment. Now long term investing, some people say that long term indicates buy and forget. बहुत सारे लोग करते हैं, एक बार कुछ चीज़ बाय कर लेते हैं, ज़िंदगी भर नहीं बेचते हैं। और अगर एक बार आपने कुछ चीज़ बाय कर ली और ज़िंदगी भर नहीं बेची तो उसको भी लोग लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट कहते हैं। कुछ लोगों का फंडा कुछ अलग है। सम पीपल हैव सम डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव। सम पीपल थिंक दैट मैं 10 साल के लिए इन्वेस्टमेंट्स करूँगा एंड दिस 10 years विल बी माई लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट। some people will say that nahi, 10 years duration is a big duration. I will be taking 5 years investment opportunity, finding out some 5 years investment opportunity, and this 5 years will be the long term. So that is why long term will be different for all the people. लेकिन हम सबको पता है long term मतलब एक बड़े duration के लिए कुछ भी चीज़ को buy करके रखना is called as long term. Now लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट में भी कुछ टेक्निक्स होते हैं, लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट में भी कुछ तरीके होते हैं. से फॉर एग्जाम्पल, चलो आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ. अगर मैं आपसे पूछूँ अभी, विच इज़ द बेस्ट शेयर टू बाय नाउ, आई वॉन्ट द आंसर ऑफ द एनी कंपनी विच यू थिंक, एंड आई ऑल्सो वॉन्ट द आंसर वाई यू हैव रिप्लाइड दैट कंपनी. I want any name of the company which you think that this will be the best long-term investing opportunity. So you will write a name of the company in the comment section. And number second, you just try to write the reason also why you are thinking that that company we can invest for long term. Just a quick exercise we are going to do. I want that everyone should reply. Your reply is very important because in that case you will be participating. Otherwise it will be a one-sided communication only. And if you participate, your engagement will be better in this kind of ऑनलाइन सेशंस. अदरवाइज ऑनलाइन में क्या होता है, फिर बहुत टाइम के बाद ध्यान भटक जाता है, इधर उधर चला जाता है. तो आपके साथ ऐसा ना हो. हर एक स्टूडेंट मुझे लिखने चाहिए यहाँ पे एक कंपनी का नाम और क्यों. somebody is writing IOC because it is undervalued. very good भावेश. चलो और कोई. Bhavesh is saying that he will be buying Indian Oil Corporation called as IOC because that stock has been undervalued. Now he is giving something called as undervalued. Now what is this undervalued? We will be learning. मैं आपको बताऊंगा undervalued और overvalued होता कैसे. Price to earning ratio से पता कैसे चलेगा कि undervalued है कि overvalued है. Bhavesh is knowing something, that's why he is saying that it's been undervalued. Anyone? Only Bhavesh has replied. Any others? No one? चलो कोई नहीं, ठीक है. So basically whenever we are going to buy any long term investing company, or whenever we think that this company we are going to buy in the long term, then we need to have certain parameters with us that why we are buying that company. Bhavesh has just replied that he will be buying that company because that company is undervalued. That company is undervalued, right? As per his perspective, semiconductor, Krishna is saying semiconductor reason it will grow in the near future. Very good, Krishna, that you are saying that semiconductor companies we will buy because this company will grow in the near future. Some of you might be thinking about electric vehicles. So electric vehicles is also a good segment in the coming years, and we can also invest in such electric vehicles companies, battery making companies also, because major component of the electric vehicles is the battery. This can also be an option available. Solar panel, Karan has replied. Very good. Solar panel also Karan has replied, because normally we have seen that we are going to shift from the non-renewable to the renewable sources, and solar sector is also one of the big sector which will be coming in the upcoming years, and it is also called as a booming sector. Very nice. You all know everything and you all are analyzing. Yogesh Pillai is saying that FMCG sector is inevitable as everyone is dependent. Very nice Yogesh. Railway stocks like IRCTC, IRFC, etc. Very nice. Okay, very good. I just want to appreciate that all of you are participating. Now you all are saying that this sector will perform better, that sector will perform better, right? Absolutely right. I really appreciate that you all are been participating. But do you know when to buy which stock? Tencent company, because it is biggest growing gaming company. Very good. Gaming, online gaming काफ़ी चल रहा है, and online gaming people are nowadays are investing in the gaming also. Late Rakesh Junjunwala also has invested in Delta Corporation, which is online gaming company only basically. So all this we just get an idea कि this sector will perform better, that sector will perform better, but there are n number of companies in that. Now I'm coming to the topic. I try to think on this. We are having 3,000, 4,000 stocks listed, and from that 3,000, 4,000 stocks, sir, can you tell us the process how to analyze a company? Now you have given the list of many companies. I will be taking this practical examples only. जो कंपनीज आपने अभी अभी नाम दिए हैं उसमें से ही हम प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं एंड देन फिर देखते हैं कि जो आपने कंपनीज लिए हैं या आपने कंपनीज के एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे दिए हैं उसमें से हम जो एनालिसिस करेंगे उसमें क्या ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो आपको देखनी चाहिए. तो नाउ अब से लेके अगले 30-35 मिनट्स आपके पास एक बुक रखिए, आपके पास कुछ लिखने के लिए पेन रखिए और मोबाइल में हो सके तो आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना. इफ़ यू हैव पेन एंड बुक विद यू नो प्रॉब्लम. इफ़ यू डोंट हैव पेन एंड बुक विद यू जस्ट ट्राई टू टेक पेन एंड बुक. 1-2 मिनट में आपको दे रहा हूँ, सब लोग पेन एंड बुक लेके आइए बिकॉज नाउ वॉट एवर वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस दैट इज practical related factor related to analysis of any company. How to analyze, how to do analysis of any company. Any damn example you take, whatever example you have given, we will analyze that only. I want to analyze all those companies which you have shared. मैं तो मेरे examples ले लूँगा लेकिन आपके जो examples है उसको analyze करके try करते हैं. तो जिनके पास भी book नहीं है वो बुक लेके आइए, लिखे जो भी मैं बताऊंगा बिकॉज आप जितना लिखेंगे उतना आपको ये सारी चीज़ें याद रहेगी. 1-2 मिनट में दे रहा हूँ, जस्ट 2 मिनट्स. बुक नहीं है तो बुक लेके आइए एंड देन विल स्टार्ट. तब तक मैं वेबसाइट खोल के रखता हूँ. चलो एवरीवन, डू यू हैव एनी राइटिंग मटेरियल विद यू? जस्ट सम ऑफ यू टाइप इन द चैट सेक्शन सो दैट वी कैन स्टार्ट. आई डोंट वांट टू वेस्ट मच मोर टाइम. अगले 30-35 मिनट्स ध्यान देना है, बिल्कुल भी ये मिस नहीं होना चाहिए और बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा पैसे दे के लोग सिखाते हैं. 50-60,000 पीपल आर चार्जिंग फॉर दिस काइंड ऑफ कोर्सेज. जो मैं आपको अभी बताऊंगा वो ध्यान से लिख के रखना, ठीक है? थैंक यू वेरी मच. चलो स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूँ, विजिबल होगा तो एक बार यस का रिप्लाई दे देना. जस्ट वांटेड योर यस. यस, थैंक यू विकास, थैंक यू. चलो लेट अस स्टार्ट. दिस वेबसाइट हमने कल एक ओवरव्यू लिया था. येस्टरडे वी हैव टेकन एन ओवरव्यू ऑफ दिस, राइट? नाउ वी आर डिस्कसिंग समथिंग कॉल्ड एज फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस. एंड सिंस वी ऑल आर कॉमर्स स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम ऑल्सो अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ कॉमर्स ओनली, you also are the students of commerce only, and you have done something specializations called as bachelor in accounting and finance, and we are the student of bachelor in accounting and finance, right? So as a commerce student it becomes very easy for us because we are very much well versed with the terminologies of P&L. We are very much well versed with the terminologies of balance sheet as well as the cash flow statement. But a non-commerce graduate will not understand what is balance sheet. He will not understand the other factors also. अब करना क्या है हमको? हम screener.in पे जाने के बाद this will be the home screen, and home screen पे everybody is able to see right hand side we have an option of search for the company. Okay, this is the search for the company, and the first company I guess was IOC, right? Indian Oil Corporation was the name of the company which was being shared, and this is the name of the company. This is the shares price which is been displayed with you, and the price of the share is 168 rupees. 168 शेयर का प्राइस है. मार्केट कैप दिया है, स्टॉक का प्राइस टू अर्निंग रेशियो दिया है, ROCE, return on capital employed. These all ratios we already know, and we have learned this in your practical sessions which you already have studied in your SYBCom, SYBAF, FYBAF, management accounts. There is a subject and the topic name is ratio analysis, which we already know. Now, fundamental analysis of a company, why we are doing? The reason number one is very simple. There are n number of companies in the market, and somebody tells you out of this 5,000 companies, which company is better, which company is favorable, which company is profitable. For that purpose, we need to analyze the performance of the company, and for analyzing the performance of the company, we are doing fundamental analysis. अभी इतना सब कुछ बोला सर, लेकिन एक सिंपल चीज़ मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस का मतलब होता है कि इतना सारा कंपनीज जो लिस्टेड है उसमें से कौन सा कंपनी फेवरेबल है वो शॉर्टलिस्ट करने का एक टेक्निक, एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड एज फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस। समझ में आया? इज इट क्लियर? इज इट क्लियर? फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस इज out of many companies, which company is better for us? That is number one. That means it will be helpful for us to shortlist. फिर मैं इसके कुछ ड्रॉबैक्स आपको बताऊंगा। अभी जो बच्चा कॉमर्स का नहीं है, जो इन्वेस्टर कॉमर्स का नहीं है, फिर वो लोग क्या करते हैं? 99% लोग फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस करते ही नहीं है, वो लोग टेक्निकल एनालिसिस करते हैं। लेकिन एज अ कॉमर्स स्टूडेंट वो हमारे पास एक एडवांटेज है, एंड दैट इज द रीजन हमको पता होना चाहिए। अब मैं आपके साथ कुछ पैरामीटर्स डिस्कस करता हूँ, ध्यान से देखना। जस्ट 1 सेकेंड देना, एक हाइलाइटर ओपन करते हैं।
ड्रिंक
चल एक सेकेंड, हाँ हाईलाइट करके देखते हैं आपको दिख रहा है क्या। कलर अलग लेंगे, हाँ चलो हाईलाइट हो रहा है प्रॉपरली। यस, ध्यान से। नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू लुक, ट्राई टू नोट इट। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, this all ratios I have added over here, and I have discussed this yesterday with you all, that if you open your screener.in account, it will happen that all these ratios will not come. There will be some default ratios, and how to deal with that also I have explained yesterday. One more time I would like to highlight, there is an option called as edit ratios over here. यहाँ पे नीचे एक ऑप्शन है एडिट रेशियोज। इस एडिट रेशियोज पे आपको जाना है, एंड जो रेशो आपको चाहिए वो आपको ऐड कर लेना है। ठीक है, बहुत सिंपल कंसेप्ट है और वो आप कर पाएंगे, कोई उसमें रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है। नाउ नंबर फर्स्ट, देयर इज कॉल्ड एज स्टॉक प्राइस टू अर्निंग, एंड इट इज 7.72। नाउ दिस इज द इंडेक्स, दिस इज द वैल्यू, दैट इज स्टॉक प्राइस टू अर्निंग। नाउ प्राइस टू अर्निंग का मतलब बताता हूँ, पहले ध्यान से समझना। प्राइस टू अर्निंग का मतलब क्या है? For earning 1 rupee, people are ready to pay 7 rupees. That is price to earning. 1 रुपया कमाने के लिए इन्वेस्टर 7 रुपया देने को रेडी है। ये सिंपल मतलब है स्टॉक प्राइस टू अर्निंग। डेफिनेशन से कभी कुछ चीज़ याद नहीं रहती है, सिंपल हमेशा याद रखो। आप डेफिनेशन पढ़ेंगे, आप सिर्फ रटेंगे उस डेफिनेशन को, और एग्जाम में जाके उस डेफिनेशन को लिख के आएंगे। प्रैक्टिकली मैं पूछूंगा व्हाट ए स्टॉक टू प्राइस टू अर्निंग रेशो क्या होता है, फिर कोई बच्चा जो बाहर किया है पूरा डेफिनेशन बता देगा, लेकिन उसको मतलब ही नहीं पता होगा।